Disney Girl, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what is coming in the new update today and what was told to us in the live stream yesterday about what is going to be revealed in the kingdom in the next few days. So by just looking at this picture, which we have had as a teaser photo for the last week or so, we've had Merlin there, which he is apparently giving us some new land. And we've got the picture on the side, which is of the kingdom with the gems. That told me that we were getting a new tower challenge, but it was confirmed in the live stream that happened yesterday. So that was a really big deal. Now, I know everybody wants to know what on earth are we getting in terms of land, and I promise you I will be showing you guys what you will be getting in this video. If you are a new player to the Disney's Magic Kingdoms game, do not worry. I will be going through with you guys what you will need in order to participate in these types of events. So, first things first, the land. We all want to know what is coming to us, where we can put a lot of our stuff, which has been sitting in our inventory for a while. So here is our first look at Adventureland. Now this area of the kingdom is amazing and I cannot wait until it is unlocked, because we can see here that there is 4 sections of land that will be released individually, and they will cost magic individually, but when we unlock them all, it's going to be one massive section of land. There's nothing blocking us or telling us where we can put anything in that section. That is very unusual, but I'm really looking forward to it. So a lot of big attractions and stuff like that are going to be going there for me, for sure. Now, since this is more a pirate section, I'm definitely going to be including my Pirates of the Caribbean stuff in there as well. And because we are going to be getting some new pirate stuff, which I will be showing you in this video too, that stuff will be going in this area. However, if you are a newer player, like as of this year, 2018, like me, I have not reached the point where I can unlock this land yet. So this land, I love this image because it shows us a whole bunch of stuff and it tells us a lot. So first things first, we're getting that big land, which I just talked about. Next, we can see in the bottom left-hand corner where that bridge is. Now, that leads over to another individual section of land, which wraps all the way around. Again, it breaks it up, so it's going to be a little bit weird about what we can actually put in those. But all the way to that little section of land right behind the big one by the ocean. So there's another section. Don't worry, guys. It's not just 4 pieces of land. That's it. It's going to wrap all the way around, and that is going to be really exciting. Now, the other thing that it tells us here, which I was really shocked about, is there are no more vortexes. And if you're wondering what that is, it's the green thing that's swirling around that we've had in each section of the kingdom. We had our very first one that was leading into the California Screaming area, which if you're a new player, that will be the most recent one. If you're an older player, we have had them over by It's a Small World and over by Thunder Mountain. That's leading into a section of land we can't see, and this is the area that is going to be that we can't see area. We now can see it. So this is really, really cool, but I just love this image because it just tells us so much. So it doesn't look like Disney's Magic Kingdoms has any other plans to give us any more land, which to me is shocking. Is at the end of the game, what is going on? Like, please tell us, please, because people like me want to know. We have channels to run here. So that is a huge, huge thing for sure. Now, the next thing that we are going to be getting is obviously some new characters to do with Pirates of the Caribbean. Again, newer players, this is a bigger deal for us because we are looking forward to getting those Pirates of the Caribbean characters to level 10. They stop at 6, as you guys know, so we want to get those 6 to 10. So if you guys have Elizabeth Swann, Will Turner, and Jack Sparrow, or not Jack Sparrow, because I don't have Jack Sparrow yet, but if this video got to 100 likes, I will definitely buy Captain Jack Sparrow for sure with my money. So make sure to give this video a big Mickey thumbs up for sure if you would like to see Captain Jack Sparrow in my kingdom. I would love nothing more than to get him in here, so let's try and do that. Let's try and get this to 100. I've never had 100 likes on a video, so that will be a huge deal too for me. Now, let's go into the Pirates of the Caribbean characters here. This is a look at the new land being used by a Pirates of the Caribbean character. If you haven't guessed already, that is Tiadama. She is obviously a goddess, and she is amazing. I love it. She's got her whirlpool going on there. May as well just throw the black pearl in there, just a miniature version, you know? She can control it all. So now let's go ahead and just dive in and see a larger picture of her in the character section. So here she is, and we've got two other characters there. We've got Davy Jones and Captain Barbossa. And that is just absolutely incredible that we've got 3 new characters. I was not expecting that. I was expecting Barbossa maybe and Davy Jones, but I am very, very glad that we got Tiadama as the 3rd character there. So now I want to show you guys a little image of, well, it's just a full image, but I want to show you guys just a freeze frame here of the welcoming screen for Captain Barbossa. Now, they are not calling him Hector Barbossa, they are calling him Captain, so that just shows me that the Black Pearl has got 2 captains. It's got Jack Sparrow and Hector Barbossa. So, you know what? Those 2 are going to continuously fight over the exact same ship forever and ever and ever, even though they stop at some point. We're just going to pretend like they live on and no one ever dies. Alright, so that is really cool that we got a glimpse of Captain Barbossa biting out of the apple. I was surprised we didn't see the monkey in this, but you never know. Maybe he will come around in that welcoming screen and I just didn't happen to see it. So if you guys are an older player, you will be more excited probably about these other characters that are being released. It's going to be more Peter Pan. We had a Peter Pan update already this year, which gave us Captain Hook and Wendy, so that was a really, really big deal. But now Captain Hook is on the 2nd page for Peter Pan. And we've also got John and Michael, so both of Wendy's brothers. So it's really cool that they included Michael because I love him in his little PJ outfit and his teddy bear. Honestly, he is just the cutest. I want to just reach in there and give him a hug, but I can't. But unfortunately, we won't get to look at his welcoming screen, but we will get to look at John Darling. So here is John Darling. It's not a great shot, but he is coming into the kingdom in his nightgown and top hat, and he has his umbrella that he uses to get there. So that is very, very cool, and I'm very, very excited to unlock more of the Peter Pan characters in my game. So going back to pirates, because obviously we have got some more pirate stuff for you, Pirates of the Caribbean and pirate costumes, which takes us to Goofy's Pirates costume. I thought Mickey Mouse was the only one with the Pirates costume because that was to represent his Halloween, but now they're going to have to give Mickey Mouse a Halloween costume, I think, at some point. But anyways, here is Goofy's pirate costume. I think he is definitely, he has the coolest one for sure. I love it, love it, love it. And I'm so glad that we got a new outfit for him. I was not expecting this at all. I was expecting maybe one other one, but I did not know it was going to be more Pirates costume for a whole bunch of the characters all the way along the board. So Minnie Mouse got one too, and she looks adorable. She doesn't look so fierce, but she definitely looks really, really cute. And she doesn't have a bow though, which I'm surprised about because I love Minnie Mouse and her bows. She looks so much like Mickey this way. Really the only difference is the eyelashes and the little dress. But when she does close her eyes though, she has some heavy, heavy teal makeup on, but it is really, really cute. The next one, and I do love this outfit, is Donald. It was close between Donald's outfit and Goofy's to be my favorite, but Donald, it's his hat that really makes his costume for sure. I absolutely love that they gave Donald a new costume because I think he likes orange. I'm just going to throw that out there. His Halloween costume is a pumpkin, and then he's got more orange on his pirates. I cannot wait to get Donald into my kingdom. I still don't have him, and I'm not even collecting him yet. But when I do, it is going to be amazing because there will be a new costume associated with that. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to be unlocked more towards Halloween or whether that's going to be right away, but it is out there for us to collect at some point. Now, going back to Pirates of the Caribbean, we can see here that Jack Sparrow got a new costume, which I'm really surprised about, and this is why I want to get this video to 100 likes, because it doesn't just give me Jack Sparrow, this gives me the window to get his costume, which is his captain's coat. So obviously when he's in control of the Black Pearl, he gets to wear his captain's coat. So here's Jack Sparrow in his captain's coat costume, which I really, really like, because I was wondering, where is his hat? And I think that was probably one of the things why earlier on in the game I didn't want to bring him in, because I was like, something's missing on Jack Sparrow. Captain Jack Sparrow is a captain. He needs his captain's hat. And if he doesn't have his hat, this is this whole mess. Anyways, so I'm really excited about that for sure being brought into the game. Now, even more pirate stuff, guys, which is absolutely amazing, is we are getting another attraction for Davy Jones. So Davy Jones is getting a brand new attraction here that he can access. It's of his organ, which is on his pirate ship, but this is a really great shot. He is actually playing it. I don't know who else can visit this attraction. Maybe Will Turner. If you guys have seen the movie, you'll understand why. If you haven't, you might want to go watch it. There are a lot of them, so make sure you set aside a weekend for Pirates of the Caribbean. Definitely a movie worth watching more than once for sure. But anyway, so this is a new attraction here, and I love the looks of this one. If we zoom out, we can get a look at some of the other attractions that are going to be available. There's one over to the right. There's some decorations in the front. We get a little clip way over of some concessions. But anyways, that's as close as I'm going to be able to get for the decorations until we can see them later on in the update. So, if we go over here, we can see the other Pirates of the Caribbean attraction. I love the skull. I love that when we get a closer look, we can see that there's a whole bunch of gold around a treasure chest. It's really great. All the kids can definitely ride around on it in a pirate's boat. The little boat, so cute. Cannot wait. And if we go over more, we can see that there are some new concessions. There are 4 to be exact that we have been showing. One is a scissors, so it looks like someone's getting a haircut. We have got some sort of smoothie drink or something there. Not quite sure. It looks very frozen, but I'm absolutely loving it. I think it's definitely going to have to go in my frozen section. And we've got a pirate's hat and beard, and what's super awesome on that one, it's not really visible in this shot, but that concession has also a pirate's cap for the eye, which is really awesome. I think a lot of the kids are going to look cute running around in the kingdom with that on for sure, that eye patch. Now, in front of that, we can see that there is a concession with a crown. If you guys are like, whose crown is that? Now, we just had one released during the other tower challenge. Now, that has to do, this one here has to do, I think, with the evil queen, which is a huge deal. So I think she is going to be part of this tower challenge, which I'm going to talk to you guys about in a minute. The other one that we got in the other tower challenge, that had to do with Elsa, her crown. So this is really cool that we're getting another crowned concession for sure. More kids with crowns running around. We love it. So now let's talk about Maleficent and her tower challenge. Dun dun. We know what's happening in the kingdom. We know what's happening. Oh, it's so scary. She's just placing more curses on our kingdom. Not that we need it, but it is coming whether we like it or not. This is great because this gives us access to some of the characters and attractions from previous events that we may have not been able to complete. So this is really awesome, or we just weren't part of the game yet. So Maleficent in her tower is going to look exactly the same as the previous one did. Now it's going to have 3 diamonds again, 3 gems, whatever you want to call them, that come out. Now, one is for each week. So every 7 days, how it went last time was it was unlocked and then you'd get a whole nother round, but you weren't able to use those other characters that you were able to use in the first week. So be prepared for that for sure. But the tower challenge, her tower is going to be exactly the same. So expect it over where we literally just had the stuff for Big Hero 6 and that whole area where we were battling Yoki and Baymax. So be prepared for that. Now, the really cool thing about all of this is, and don't worry, by the way, guys, the tower challenge says 14 days on the bottom. Ignore that, please, it is irrelevant. It is just because they've unlocked the second week that they are showing. If you look really, really closely, they're showing both of those diamonds coming up, so they are unlocked. When they are not unlocked, they are down in the ground. So they are showing 2 weeks worth of stuff. We don't know what is going to be in that third week. Now, the first two, because they have characters that have to do with previous events in them. Those are the featured characters, by the way, if you guys don't know already. So we are definitely going to be getting Beauty and the Beast and Snow White. So guys, I cannot emphasize this enough, but I know we don't have much time because they really haven't given us any since the Big Hero 6 event ended. That's like, what, 1 day in between? Wow, thanks guys. I was hoping it was going to be like next week this would start, but it's right away. And so Beauty and the Beast, get your characters leveled up to level 10 or as close as you can to there. Also the Snow White. I think they're starting with Beauty and the Beast though the first week, just because I'll tell you guys exactly in a second here when I get to the screen. So just bear with me here. But we are definitely getting those two, so use those characters, get them like at least past level 1. I know mine aren't very high right now, so don't feel bad if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have them. So I don't even have all of them, but I know I do for the Beauty and the Beast for sure. So Gaston, I think now is my highest character in that, because I was trying to get him to level 9 for Scar, so he's actually currently leveling up in my game, like as we speak. But he is trying to get to level 9 for me, which I'm really glad I was doing that. But I'm hoping that they're going to allow us to use the villains to battle in this. Otherwise, it was completely a waste in terms of that. But anyways, he can get items for Scar, so Gaston is already leveling up for me. But I will need to try and level up some of those other characters that are like 1 hour to 4 hours or even less than that, depending on where I am. And I have no idea what's going on with all this craziness. I haven't even looked at those 2 sets of characters really in a long time. So yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with that on my own in my own time. So now talking about more how I know all of this, and you guys are like, what in the hell is she talking about? Like, how do you know that it's going to be Beauty and the Beast and Snow White characters that are going to be in the featured area? I know because they are on the side in purple, and again, it is coming. This screen right here, it was a gem, and I think they realized afterwards that they did not mean to show us this, but they did. So we can see here that the second week of stuff, all right, is Mickey and Friends, Toy Story, Cinderella, and we can see that Snow White is the other one. Again, I could be wrong on this, but they're showing the second gem up, and when the second gem is up, when they do a tower challenge, that means that they have gone past the first week. So the first week should be Beauty and the Beast. Again, don't quote me on it, but just from this image here and the 2 diamonds that they're showing, should be how the order goes. So Beauty and the Beast, the first week starting on Thursday, will be appearing in that featured collection item area. So Snow White, we can see Doc is the featured character for that one, and I'm guessing that Beast is for the other because of the previous image. If you guys need to just go back like a minute or something in the video to take another look on the quest side where Beast was, there was Beast and Doc. So Beast and Doc should be the 2 featured characters for sure. We don't know what the third one is going to be, but we will have to wait and see until the Tower Challenge starts. We might even have to wait till the third week to know for sure. But now we can see that any of those characters that are in any of those sections in the character section, right? Any of those characters, we need to try and get them to 10 or as close to 10 as we can. It is just really, really important. Now, the one new thing that they are showing us here when we select characters, which is going to be a great feature because this drove me nuts last time, is that it doesn't tell you where the characters, like what levels they're at, unless you go into characters to find out. So you're like, oh, what was Daisy at again? I don't remember. It tells you right here what level they're at. Now, these are not my characters. This is a demo from the actual Disney's Magic Kingdom Facebook page. So if you guys are wondering where I got this shot from, that is where. Now we can see Daisy. They have Daisy and Donald, and Goofy, by the looks of it, is all at 10. So they can select those characters. Now, as I said, the one thing, though, that drove me nuts last time is when you close this page and you're like, oh, shoot, one of my characters is already doing something else. What do I do? Oh, no, shoot. I'm going to have to go and click all my characters again. They will not disappear. They will stay as selected. So when you choose a character and you choose it, it will stay there unless you click choose again. So that is an awesome feature that they have added because, as I said, like going and choosing all your characters every time, it got a little bit annoying. It did drive me crazy. It was fine the first few times, but, you know, once you're a couple weeks in, you're like, yeah, I don't want to keep doing that every couple of hours here. So that was really, really great. I'm super excited about this new tower challenge. I do wish they had given us just like a few more days in between here, like next week. Okay, fine. All right. They're giving us stuff to do, but they gave us no time in between the Big Hero 6 event. I'm glad I finished that a little early. So I've just had a few days to just do a few things. But as I said, like after they do a live stream like this, they usually give us more than like one day before they give us an update. So the live stream was on Tuesday, the update is Wednesday, and Thursday is the Tower Challenge event. So this is a lot of information, I know. The one other thing that they did talk to us about is we can see at the bottom it says no tired characters. Now that's the little hot chocolate cup with marshmallows and the cookies. So that there is really cute. I love that image. But when you have no tired characters and you have your daily refresh, that is where it is. If you have no tired characters, you will not be able to refresh. So it kind of blocks you from doing that. So that is really, really great that they did that for sure. It was a little bit, as I said, like I think last time I made a mistake once and I refreshed it and it was like right when they were doing the another respawn refresh thing and I clicked it twice and I was like, oh no. And so pretty much I just had to collect more of those hot chocolate cups. I think Goofy was the one to do that last time, one of the characters anyways. I think Kristoff was another one. So again, frozen characters were useful last time. I don't know if they will be this time, but we will just have to wait and see. So hopefully you guys found that useful for the Tower Challenge, and hopefully I covered a lot of the stuff with the brand new update that is coming. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of what is to come and where you're at in your game, if you are able to even unlock the new set of land, because I know I can't just yet, but once I defeat Mother Gothel, that should be good. But I've got a little bit until I get there. I still got to bring all my Sleeping Beauty characters in, and Donald Duck I know, and I got to bring Zurg in, so I've got a little bit of work still to do, but I'm really, really looking forward to this new Tower Challenge, even though it is so soon, as well as the new update. If you guys are a new player, all right, here's the part of if you are a new player, make sure that you unlock California Screaming and collect everything that you need for Mickey's pirate costume. That is a requirement in order to start the Tower Challenge or any of the limited time events like we just had with Big Hero 6. So if you guys want to participate in those sorts of things, you do have to collect Mickey's pirate costume and unlock California Screaming. So make sure you guys definitely do that so that you guys can participate in this awesome event. So thanks for watching another Disney Girls Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. Make sure to give this video a big Mickey thumbs up and subscribe for lots more Disney Girl fun. And I will see you guys for my next episode. Bye!